I think our culture lies to women and tells them that that's not a life, that's just a clump of tissue. And so to have an abortion is nothing, it doesn't mean anything.
And they go, I think I'm just going to end it, and then I never have to tell anybody.
And the emotional scarring that takes place because it is a baby, it's not just a lump of tissue.
They're in a very difficult place because they can't think through everything.
So if you have an unwanted pregnancy or an unexpected pregnancy, then just get rid of it.
Everybody walks around not talking about it, but I can't imagine how many people or how many women have actually had abortions or have been affected by it.
And then later on, they deal with all the devastation.
It's palatable to us. We're letting it be palatable.
Like, people automatically judge you because you've killed a baby.
Father wants nothing to do with the child. He insists I get abortion. The most terrible thing that a mother could do to their kid.
The first time when I found out I was pregnant, it was scary. I didn't know what I was going to do. My parents didn't know. After I woke up, your stomach's hurting, you're cramping, and you just have this moment of, what did I do?
Let's see, one of the distorted messages is just that they only need to think about themselves and what's good for themselves. The other message is that they weren't created, they just evolved. Another message is they don't have a soul, they don't have eternal value, they weren't made in God's image, there's not a plan, and that the baby is just disposable. It's not a baby, it's just a lump of tissue.
Most of the clients that come in here are younger, probably 18 to 24 in that age range.
There was a young girl, and she felt that she could get rid of this problem and that she would be okay because she didn't want her life to change. She felt she was on a road to success. The very thing you think you're saving will be the very thing that you lose. Later on, she called a few times and said, I don't feel very good. I'm not doing well.
Other places can tend to make it seem like having an abortion is convenient. It's like birth control, and it's not. It's they don't tell you the ways you're going to feel after, the whole whirlwind of mistakes and bad decisions you might end up making because of the fact of knowing what you did after you did it, and just trying to stuff shame and guilt. You do it in drugs, you do it in sex, you do it in all the other ways that are unhealthy, but nobody talks to you about that.
When we're here, to know that we're in a battle every day with just what the world says and what culture says.
But I know that there's a reason why God bring them here. And God is using us to show that miracle.
There are many ultrasounds going on that are considered the number one deterrent against abortion.
I get to see that baby for the first time. Nobody's ever seen that baby before, and I get to be the first, and it's just amazing. And then to just be able to introduce that baby to the mom, and say, there's your baby.
I've had some that were teetering, and they said, I've decided to keep the baby, and I'm happy about my decision. I have had many of those.
Yeah, they changed their mind. That's awesome. We know they changed their mind because they saw their baby. So yeah, on some days we do save lives.
So I'm keeping it, and I'm going to be the mom. So I take these classes because I figured they're going to help me prepare to be a decent parent.
So we're not just here to do a pregnancy test and then an ultrasound and then say goodbye. We want to create a relationship.
Because they're able to take the hope and the love of Jesus to people who need it. And they literally walk through their doors asking for this.
If Alpha wasn't here, they would go to Planned Parenthood.
They're here to listen and help you figure out what's best for you.
They get to paint every single day with a big bucket that I just call the hope bucket. And they just get to slather that all over people. I mean, what an amazing thing they get to do.
So I think the fruit of this ministry is that many ladies throughout the years have decided to keep their babies, and that's winning.
Supporting Alpha is an investment in our city. It's an investment in the future through those children.
And if that's important to people, that the truth gets out there and that lives are saved, then this would be a good place to invest.
It's a constant pillar for the whole community to remember that this is something we're all supposed to be involved in our neighborhoods, in our workplaces, in our churches, in our homes.
And for the finances we invest in it, I can't imagine a better, just sheer investment to make into families than a ministry like Alpha.
As long as the world keeps spinning, the work is never done.